We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. The two men you see there go head-to-head coming up next. Sabathia will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
First pitch, 7:07.
And he takes strike two. Softly hit toward the hole. And that's out number one.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right.
Now to the plate, Luis Gonzalez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Off the plate, ball one.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Count is full. Here's the pitch. To third. Fielded cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Down in order go the Rays. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Brendan McKay will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it. The pitcher has to throw strikes. The offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
Batting third, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Striding into the box, Tino Martinez, the American League's Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a season ago. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Dave Kingman. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau. As it's grounded sharply to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Jose Canseco.
The designated hitter, Jose Canseco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Fourth home run here in the early going as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in now, Hideki Matsui. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. McKay is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike one, strike two early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. Doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box now, Tim Raines. High in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting set, the second baseman, Alfonso.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Alfonso Soriano batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Matsui leads off first with 1 away. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. Here's the 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Jorge Posada, and it's grounded just foul down the line. So far this year against Southpaws, Posada hits a little over the 270 mark. And there he goes towards second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Throw comes back in quickly, holding the lead runner at third, but the batter was able to hustle up to second with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going, so he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Ball 1. Line, that's a base hit into left field, and not in time as the run scores. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 2 full. It's the Yankees 2, the Rays nothing. Stepping in, Willie Adames. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Range is there, 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Digging in, Kevin Smith, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And he takes a cold strike 1. The 1-1 home. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And the Rays are in the hit column.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 13.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No offer on that one. Two balls and a strike.
1 strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Manuel Margot, who's out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. From the stretch, Edgar Martinez is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. They're down 2-0.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They enter the day near the top of the league in both team batting average and runs scored, so it's safe to say they're among the cream of the crop in terms of offensive production. Talking with some of the coaches earlier, they all alluded to not only the high level of talent on this club, but also the hitters' tireless work ethic. They praised the professionalism these players bring to their craft as a major reason for their success. And they said the hard work breeds confidence when it comes time to compete in the batter's box.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Adames has it, and there's 1 gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Bernie Williams. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Ready now, Tino Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Hideki Matsui, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. The 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be hitting that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in front.
At the plate, Tim Lane. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Alfonso Soriano would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. This is line to left. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We played 3 full. 5-0 New York. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Matsui is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The left fielder, number 20, Luis Gonzalez.
Up next for the Rays, Luis Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
To the plate now, Dave Kingman. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Now batting, number 8.
Now at the plate, Brandon Lau. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey.
From the stretch.
Hey.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Alfonso Soriano.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And a dive, but he's back in. Into the box, Jorge Posada, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Offered a low one there, but came up empty. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Pitch out, nothing doing. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jorge Posada is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Number 18 is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Runners on the move for second. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Soriano rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game.
Might have had the hit and run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch. So he's able to cruise home all the way from first after the guy at the plate does his job and gets good one on a pitch for a double.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Alex Wood answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Stepping in now, Derek Jeter, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. No hits to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot's on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Next for the Yankees, the center fielder.
So stepping in, Bernie Williams, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Chipper Jones will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 10, Chipper Jones.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a liner. And this will be just what the manager ordered, as he's off the bench with extra bases.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Standing in now, Jose Canseco. Just does manage to get a piece there, as this is bounced foul. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
And he buys himself another pitch, as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Wood sets. Here it comes.
Nope, outside.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Now playing first base.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Austin Meadows is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Ball one.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Austin Meadows goes down for the first out in the fifth inning. Willie Adames is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2 now. On a very undisciplined swing there. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Settling in now, Kevin Smith. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Count even now at 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder is on the run, and a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Yankees 8, the Rays 0. Stepping in, Hideki Matsui. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. First delivery to him on the way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Hit down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
So now to the plate, Tim Raines hit the other way out toward right field. Meadows has it, and there's 1 away.
Now back.
Digging in once again, Alfonso Soriano. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Here's the first pitch to him. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4,
That's an out.
3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
The catcher, Jorge Posada, stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A 1-0 delivery. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. He's running, and an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1 as the lead holds at 8. So digging in now, Manuel Margot. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
First delivery to him on the way. Edgar Martinez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Nobody out, runner on first. On the ground near home. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he misses it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Into the box now, Yandy Diaz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Into the box now, Luis Gonzalez, a hit in 2 tries so far. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Williams back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Dave Kingman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. And that misses 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 18. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And there's 1 down now.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Derek Jeter. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Ready to take his hacks again, Bernie Williams, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Behind 0-2 now. Wood into the windup. Here's his offering. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far. They're missing over there.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the Yankees 9, the Rays nothing. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lau. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Count even at 2-2. And now pitch on the way.
Count is 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And there's 1 away.
The batter, number 1.
Now at the plate, Willie Adames. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
For Tampa Bay, the catcher.
Stepping up now, Kevin Smith. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Working on hanging another 0. The pitch.
1 ball.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Line drive base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Digging in and looking for more, Manuel Margot. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this.
The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 9, the Rays 1. Trevor Richards enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the...
Number 34, Trevor Richards.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jose Canseco is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Fastball right back to the mound. The second for one, on to first, and they turn the double play.
The right fielder, number 31.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tim Raines. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now, Alfonso Soriano. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's...
Jeff Nelson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43, Jeff Nelson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Luis Gonzalez waits on deck. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Into the box, Luis Gonzalez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Matsui is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Dave Kingman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Smoke toward third. Scooped up, one there. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Posada. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Lifted the other way to left center. Gonzalez will camp under this one. 1 down.
Now batting.
So striding in, number 18. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. One and two.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Margot looks up. Gone into Monument Park. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Into the box, Chipper Jones. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Jose Canseco.
At the plate, Jose Canseco, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Now the 1-0.
Ball inside.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Aaron Luke comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hideki Matsui is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Now another 0-2. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 11. The Rays 1. Now in the box, Brandon Lau starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 0-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Austin Meadows comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0, and he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2.
Number 1. Shortstop, Willie.
Out in front of it, strike 1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Great pitch right there.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-1 at the end of this one. The Yankees took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Sabathia takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Brendan McKay. Just about done.